Hello, I'm Wong Xian Jun with matrix number 171121434 from RK84 Product Design Engineering, UNIMED. Today I would like to share with you all about my industrial training or practical in a company in Bakri Muar, Johor. It is Sing Beng Lee Furniture Factory, and as the name as furniture factory is obviously is a company which produce furnitures, and they are more focusing on chairs and some tables. So I have applied for some companies before, but due to the COVID-19 situation, a lot of companies have rejected students as a trainee. So last I got this company, Sing Beng Lee, and I'm very glad to have my internship in this factory. It is a small and medium enterprise where have around 80 workers here, and the activities I'm allowed to do or to join here is quite limited. It's a pleasure experience, but due to only almost 3 months practical, the director told me that the company is not quite convenient for me to try a lot of machines, since some of the machines is quite risky, and the workers here, they need a lot of time to get used to the machine. So as a trainee for just 2 months, they are not quite convenient to allow me to use or to operate a lot of machines. In this factory, the activities I did is more to practical, meaning it's more to doing or parting the components of the chip. And for the second month, I was allowed to join the designing team and observe how they design furniture, coming out with the draft. And I'm not allowed to design using the AutoCAD or SolidWorks, but here they are used. Among the activities I did here is repairing or filling the holes on the wood by using the wooden powder, and other activities including joining the parts of the chairs using the clamping machine, as well as sandpapering machine to smoothen the surface of a certain component, and being smoothen the surface, and after that being combined together, and a lot of different process have different supervisor, but I'm not involved in all the process. For example, like cutting the wood, cutting and shaping the wooden block, I'm not involved because it is, according to the director, it is quite risky for a trainer to operate it. For the practical session in the factory, we're using all the machines. Some of the machines is familiar or similar to the machines we have in UNIMED, such as milling machine, CNC milling machine, but those machines are not allowed to operate because they have a specific technician, and I was only allowed to use some other workers, meaning the workers will be the leader to guide me, and different parts, different sessions have different supervisor. From the beginning, the wooden block, a huge wooden block being cut, being shaped, and then being the director just offered me to observe how the designing team in drafting the furniture part, because in this factory a lot of products are being exported to overseas, especially in US as well as Europe. So they just allowed me to observe the designing, but not asking me to design the part, because the work is quite a big responsibility for the company. And I'm very glad to be given this chance to observe how the designing team work together in handling so many designs, and to be exported to Western countries, which is a big challenges and a big responsibility for the company. It is quite different from the designing experience in university, where if we did it wrongly in some certain parts, we can still adjust, and we still have a lot of time, and we have guidelines from the lecturers. But in the reality, in industrial training in the company, when the designing team design, let's say the surface of the chair, or the back side of the chair, they really have to take into a lot of consideration, as well as the consequence if the draft being finalized and being produced as a physical part, or we say prototype, and how it could withstand the pressure and the tension during the quality control experiment or quality control test in Johor Bahru. Yeah. So it is quite challenging. It's not really have try and error, which we always did in university, but in the reality, in the industrial training, it's all about responsibility from the company towards our. And another interesting part or interesting experience I had during this industrial training is where I'm allowed by the director to help his assistant in handling some of the documents regarding the dealing with our customers in overseas. So I had the experience to know how, after the furniture being produced and being packing and shipped to the destination. So from this process, I could know the supply chain, and from the raw material, which is from the rubber tree, the wood, until the wood arrived in our factory and being processed, and after that being shipped to the harbor, and from the harbor being shipped to the destination of the customer. And I believe this experience helps me to understand more in engineering entrepreneur session, which is quite precious and hard to be found in textbook or in class, which we have to go out to the real site to have real industrial training and to see the operation of a real company. And I truly believe it could help me to carve my way to the working stage after I have graduated. And in this factory we actually have two sites or two bays. One is a factory or the workshop I'm being trained here, and another one is the spray basement. Spray basement meaning the basement where after the furniture is being produced, being manufactured, they will be sent to the spray base, the spray workshop to be sprayed, to be painted. And I'm not allowed to go there because it is according to the director, it's not suitable and it's not quite matching to what I have learned, or according his plan, I will be trained only in the manufacturing line, which is in the first basement. So now let us hear some words from my director and supervisor according my performance during the industry.
Menolong kepada Director Mr. Desoni, kami amat gembira kerana Universiti Malaysia Polis menawarkan siswa untuk mohon dan jalankan latihan industri di bidang kami. Saya adalah in charge menguruskan perlibatan siswa Shenzhen dalam menyertai dan membantu sedikit sebanyak designing, tim dan paperwork di pejabat kami. Prestasi siswa ini memuaskan hati kerana dia memberikan bantuan dan kerjasama dalam menolong menyiapkan tugasan yang diberikan. Walau bagaimanapun, pihak syarikat minta maaf sekiranya terdapat segala inconvenience sebab terdapat bahagian di dalam kilang yang tidak dibenarkan menggunakan video. Kami hanya membenarkan siswa mengambil gambar tertentu sahaja untuk dimasukkan ke dalam reportnya. Kami juga tidak dapat memberikan platform kepada siswa desain bahagian perabot kerana kebanyakan desain utama kami adalah desainer khas yang di-charge. Sekali lagi, kami ucapkan tahniah buat siswa dan juga Universiti Malaysia Polis.
Hi, I am Dheeraj Rajak. I am the assistant supervisor. Mr. Tanmoy, I am in charge to guide Xinjiang during his work in smoothing the woods and repairing the woods using the machine. We appreciate his help and work hard. Once again, thank you UNIMAP for sending you this student for this industry training.
So to put it in a nutshell, I'm very glad and grateful to have this wonderful experience to do my industrial training or practical in this company. Although it is just a small and medium company, but it really gave me a wonderful experience to see the whole process in manufacturing a furniture. Usually in our house we have a lot of furniture, but we seldom take note how it come from, where it come from, how it is being processed, and how it is shipped to our country, or until we see it, or until it is exhibited in the furniture shop. So working or having practical in Simpangli Furniture Factory, it gives me a exposure on furniture manufacturing process, which I'm very grateful to have this experience. At the same time, I have a little suggestion for UNIMAP, where it would be much better if our industrial training being lengthened the time period, which means from 10 or 12 weeks to be lengthened until maybe 3 months or 1 semester. And it will be better if our industrial training to be put at the last semester, which means after our industrial training we will be graduating directly, not going back to university to continue class, because this will be increasing the possibility of a trainee to be directly employed after we finish our industrial training, if our performance is satisfying. For now, since our industrial training only 10 to 12 weeks, a lot of things, a lot of machines or a lot of stuff maybe we're not allowed to involve, because it is related to the image or to the performance of the company itself. But if we could have our industrial training for a longer time, maybe 3 months, 4 months, or maybe a whole semester, so we have more time to be trained. And if the industrial training is being scheduled at the last semester, it will be much more better, because after our industrial training, if we are satisfied, our performance is satisfying, hopefully we will be employed directly by the company. And I believe it is a good situation for the graduate itself. So thank you for watching my video. If any weakness or any inconvenience in this video, I truly apologize, and I hope you enjoy my video. Have a good day.